Hello my friends, welcome to another episode of Warhammer 40,000 Inquisitor Martyr. My name is Wilfred. So I've been playing this game quite a fair bit lately. Very interesting game, and I'm rather new to the game and going through the season 4 as the first season. I'm serious in doing more about it, and this week is a week of the Void, so all the Void Crusade start with 3 extra life. For launching a Crusade takes 1 less Void shard, so that's pretty cool. Just to recap, because I think last time I did one, I wasn't recording live for you guys. The Void Crusade can be unlocked using the Void shards. Void shards are being collected as you play the game, and you need 5 void shard to open up that particular map. So each one of them has a unique map, I would say. And once you open up, then you can start playing. And I've featured it in my last 2 videos as well. But that is more like a highlight. So what it does is that you start with the starting position here, and there will be like different kind of quests as you go along, and the difficulties will also increase as well as you go along. I think I've probably made a mistake in raising the difficulty until too high before the final mission. So the Supreme mission is the final one. You can go via this one, or you can go by this one, or go by this one, and so on. But some notes like this one here will increase the difficulty by 1, some will increase by 2, and so on. So that becomes rather hard. I managed to not lose a life at all, so my life count is 10, but it doesn't matter because each mission start with 3, so this is going to be the last mission, so I can't carry 10 life into the last mission. It's just 3 of them. So the I've managed to get all the info fragment being collected, which is good, which is about, so I can identify all the chests and really open up what I want to open up. So that is one thing cool about it. But unfortunately, I only have 3 keys. So I suppose if I want more keys, I probably need to complete some of these things. Now, but I think some of people in forum also talk about if you raise the difficulty too high, it just takes too long to complete, or even at a risk of not completing, which is like what this scenario could be. And the ideal situation is that once you get 2 keys collected, you just go ahead, finish the Void Crusade and collect the loot for two boxes. So that would be a better way to play the Void Crusade. But this is as complete as I could get. I even done the hidden secret mission. Well, of course I can do a little bit more, because I reckon if I raise it by another 2 difficulties, I can open up this secret mission, and and I could do 2 more, and I can collect 1 more key here and there. So but I really don't feel like raising the difficulty to 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I mean, I think that is just too insane. Now, just to give you a feel of what the difficulties you're talking about, is that my damage dealt is decreased by 72%. So it's going to take a long time to go through this dungeon. And also, I'm suffering 154% damage as well. So that would make my character a little bit harder. Now, and on top of that, to make it worse, my character has leveled up as well. So as I level up, I don't really have good gear to go along as well. So I make do whatever. Now, what I've done is that I socket some of my items. I think enough is enough. It's really taking too long. So I've managed to socket. Well, you can actually come to this Omicron here, Omicron, and I can do a socket. You can do like a socket. The item here. So for example, I can add another socket onto my chest item, but it getting more and more expensive and use quite a lot of like a very precious material, which I'm trying to save up as well. So what I've done is that I've socketed my work, and after that I have put in some of this very nice, they call it Psalm code. So Psalm code is something that like a rune in Diablo world, whereby you can do some code. They call it code, but it's rune. So it's more like a BE kind of whatever TX, kind of letter here. So each of them has a property to it. This is the first tier. You can craft it to a second tier. So for example, if you want to craft this guy here, you need to combine the K and E into 1. So it's a little bit like a rune word. I mean, the rune word in the past. And each one of them has their own recipe to what is required to get to the next tier and so on. So I've got a fair bit of it. So namely, I've got like those are shards. I've got the 15% damage against slow and shock target. I've got the 20% bonus for 2 seconds on hit taken. So anybody hit me, I get the damage boost. I've got the 50% effectiveness to vulnerability, as well as 5% supreme damage reduction for 2 seconds. So that put me into a pretty safe zone. My character is a very tank build, so I've got the toughness onto maxed out. So I've got 10% damage reduction, 15 physical resist, blah 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 blah, and I've got some healthy amount of health regen as well, on hit as well, on kill as well. So that is how I am building my character. A fair bit on the health and defense as well, on the feast, critical and melee. Those are the things that I'm looking at. A bit of movement, and I've also unlocked the Puritan path, which is there are two paths to it: the radical and Puritan, based on the decision that you make in the storyline. Then they'll put you to one of these paths here. So I am over here, and I can unlock some of this, like pretty good bonus, like more warp resistance and so on. My morality is it's basically is towards the Puritan. So I'm heading towards that direction. All right. So now enough talking, and also, by the way, this is season 4, so I've already at the at the time whereby I would spawn a seasonal boss. I don't know how it's going to look like in a difficulty 6, which is 6 level above me. So I'm taking a risk here now. Of course, I could go into one of these assignments here and spawn the boss and call it a day. But I mean, I'm still lacking of a key that I'm hoping that with the seasonal boss I would have a key. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how I can collect this one. If anyone know, do let me know. So this is the last one, Supreme Mission. I'm not going to use a tarot card because that will make the mission too difficult, and I don't want to risk not getting the end loot. So, man, I'm not really looking forward to this one for some strange reason. But let's go. So, if I succeed or fail, the Void Crusade will end. So I don't know how this is going to turn out. I hope it will be right. But this is going to be very difficult. It's going to take a very long time. So I thank you in advance for the patience that you're going to partake here with me, witnessing live the Void Crusade. Okay. Let's see. I'm using a Thunder Hammer, by the way. Melee build.
The very existence of this filth defiles the Imperium. They may be great in numbers, but
let's
if we
test
sever
out.
The head, the body will die. Kill their leaders and break their will.
Oh, there's a fair bit of range here, by the way. So each map is quite unique, so I'm taking damage here. Usually I don't take that much damage from trash mobs, so I'm a little bit nervous here. But these are like, quite a lot of level above me. I don't suppose I need to kill off everything. I just need to take off the enemy, which is not going to be easy. This is an elite here. Now, it's really taking a long time. Yeah, it is definitely taking damage as well. These are just regular elites, so I'm a bit nervous. These are not even villain. Villain is more harder. Now, do I have to take down everything? I probably not, but then the challenge is that if I don't, they will all come to me because I'm killing them quite slowly. And let's see if I can just skip some of them. Let me call a turret. Maybe later. Wow, this is really hard. I'm a bit nervous. If the boss come, it's going to be very hard, I think. I don't know whether I can skip the seasonal boss. Maybe I really should have spawned the seasonal boss and not to overdo this whole thing. Wow. not ideal. Like a purity seal, but by the way, there's a good loot there. At least the loot is it seems reasonable. And we'll just neutralize this guy. And you know this counter that you see here, this counter here, is I need to keep a lookout because I may spawn the boss soon. And I try to spawn the boss in a place whereby I can handle the situation rather than getting a bit too hard. I'm trying to see a scout trap as well. Sometimes there are some traps that I need to look after. Oh no, there's this is the... This turret is useless. I mean, it basically... Wow. Now is this boss time? I think the oh, sharks! This seasonal boss, by the way. This is a seasonal boss. It does fire. Wow. Increased crit chance. Wow, I can do it. I can do it. I can do it. Oh yes. Oh my goodness, that was so hard. I mean, my hands are cramming right now. Okay, I've used up 2 supply box. There's no 2 supply right now, so I need to moderate on my crit hit. I can't really use it too much, which is I'm trying to see if there's any scout trap or not. Sometimes there is. Wow. Man, I mean, just take my advice, guys. Don't use like a plus. I mean, don't do a plus 6 damage. It's basically a waste of time. So I'm using up one more supply. Wow, that was so hard. So yeah, my advice: please do not do a plus 6 unless your gear is really good. I mean, at least not for leveling. I think that's just a bit too hard. Not efficient. I mean, it's just not efficient. I mean, you spend like 3 hours just trying to finish the Void Crusade, and the reward may not be just justified. It's just one of those things that you want to do is just a bit insane. Cool. So far, I think I'm alright. It's just that I'm lacking of the supply box, which I'm a bit worried. At least I burn it quite fast using the turret. So long as they don't attack my turret, I think they are doing quite okay. But if they attack my turret, it's like it's really yeah, it gets destroyed really fast. I haven't even taken down one target yet, and I'm running out of supply boxes. Not ideal, huh? Okay, so there is a shrine in front. There's a chance that it may give me a lot of currency or spawn us a very crazy boss. So let's see. Okay, so this is not too bad. It does spawn quite a lot of good material. Okay, there's a supply box, so I'm going to get it. Man, this is one of the hardest things. I play a lot of video games, and this is just more of a really hard thing. Of course, I mean, Path of Exile is pretty hard as well, but that is a different story. Okay, let me grab a supply here. Okay, so I've got enough supply. Let's go and see one of the target and see how hard it is, shall we? Alright, 15 minutes have passed and I haven't, well, not 15 minutes, but at least this video is 15 minutes. Wow. Now it is good to thin out all these things first because it may come into, it may kind of make your life a lot more difficult if they all come to you. And then after that, they all group up, and you basically won't be able to recover from here. So you don't want that. A bit of like, you know, Warcraft in some sense. A bit of Warcraft, just ensuring that you don't do anything very, very stupid. Just want to pull the aggro. Okay, these are just regular traps mod, by the way. Let me do a range. I don't usually do range, but I just want to pull them away from the boss. Wow, I'm taking a lot of heat. Okay, so at least I sort of like isolate the trash mob first. Alright, let's see from here. Sharks, man, what are these? Well, at least I'm pretty tanky, I would say. I don't need to worry about my health too much unless I pull too many mobs. And okay, so now it's boss time. There are two of them. And I think I pull two at the same time. Let me just. Okay, one done. Okay, it hits rather hard, but not undoable. Alright, one target done. That's one target out of 3. Alright, one target. I don't know what these bubbles are. It may heal the boss. I don't know. Let's see. That was pretty exciting. So it is doable, but I used up 2 of my supply already. I'm hoping that I'll get more. I don't know whether I can move faster a little bit. Maybe I can. I just want to take down some of the elite so that it won't. Oh wow! I got damage bonus. Well, I mean, this thing hurts a little bit. I mean, I can see my health down, which is not a very nice scene. Because I usually don't. My health regen is pretty cool in terms of per hit as well as heal. Ooh. Alright, done. Well, more or less. Don't have to clean up everything, I guess. Turret. These they can hurt quite badly if you don't take care of them. Oh, there's a boss. Wow, this commander is pretty. Is it like a regen somewhere? using my med kit just in case. Protect me! One down. Oh yeah. Stun nearby enemy. And I have like damage against stun enemy as well. 10% or 15%, I can't remember. Alright. Good. Let's clean up a little bit here. Oh man. Okay, so these are the guards that can help me do my job better. But I need to quickly save them so that they won't die off. Otherwise, I mean, these are the help that I can have. I don't know how many of them can survive after this. I mean, it seems like a lot of enemies, and they are all very strong as well. Okay, so this one, no choice, you have to kill off everything to free up the guards.
Reconnaissance force relieved.
Okay, done.
Follow and protect order to the survivors.
Man, it's so hard. Okay, 2 more target. 69, 5 level above me actually. How's my turret going? I don't have any supply box. You see, my turret didn't even stand a chance. It's just too many trash mob. I'm trying to look after the guard. I mean, I don't know how much damage they are doing, but any help is good, I guess. Wow, this is taking so long, man. Well, the thing is that if I don't kill off all these guys, my guard will not come with me, I guess. Okay, let's see. Let's just move on to here. Okay. Can't really see the pillar. Okay, so that is done here. Switch to gun.
At your command.
Oh man, this is the hard one. This is a fire. I have a chance, I have a chance. Let me use a med kit. Oh yes. There's another one. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? There's another one. Oh, there's a regen. No wonder it was so hard. There's a regen shrine for the villain. Oh Right, done. I'm kind of disappointed there's no loot box here. One more? Okay, so the place is there's a chest here, but I think this is a boogies. It's not a real one. Oh, it is. Huh. No, it isn't. It's a trap. Yeah, I should have known better. Yeah, I mean it was a very the loot wasn't that great. It doesn't show us a loot in the map, but it's just like, you know, it's done. I knew it. I knew it was a trap. Okay, it's fine. That's the last one, and I'll be with that I'll be done with the mission. Wow, actually no death so far. Fingers crossed. Yeah, I'm just trying to see what kind of like buff I have got. All this buff here. Movement speed, hit chance. Okay, so I have some. Ooh. There's a med kit there. Man. Alright, let's see, these are regular stuff. I think we can... Wow, this is one of those like mission that I don't have any supply box, a lot of supply boxes. I should have saved up for the boss to increase my crit chance. Well, actually, if I don't have all these like guards with me, I probably would not want to clean up all these mobs. But the reality is that if I don't clean up, the guard will not come to me. And without a guard, it's like, you know, a guard is a good distraction. And just now, the boss, you can see, the boss wasn't really. It's another boss. Need to take down this guy. This guy could summon other mech kit. Done. I think all my guards are dead by now. So hard. Oh my goodness. Let me see if I could have any. Man, this is another elite. Oh, there's a loot box here, by the way. Should I do it? Why not? Things we do for loot boxes, huh? Banshee. Remind me of Mass Effect. Come on, man. This is it. Done. Well, I was hoping for a supply box instead of a loot box. Let's see. Okay, there's some fragment. Probably not worth it, given the time investment. There's another place over that side. Should I take a look at that? I mean, I really need some supply box. Yes, supply box. So with that, I can increase my crit at the final boss, which make it easier for me. Yep. So you see these 3 dots here. So that is the supply box part of like consumable that I can use to increase my crit chance, and that will make the battle a little bit smoother, a bit faster as well. But I won't waste it on trash mob like this. Right. Cool. Final move. I would bypass left and right. I'll just finish the quest first. I may go back down and do anything. Why can't I hit anything? Wow, there's so many of them. Very exciting. Okay, one more? Where is it? It teleport. I can take on the left, take on the right. Man, I think they'll chase after me anyway, so may as well just be up. Actually, the gun is pretty cool. Although I don't really spec anything on it, it seems to be quite effective. It was some decent AoE, I'll say. Okay, I mean the gun wasn't that bad. I've got a really good gun, by the way. What is this arrow here? What does that mean? You see that arrow here? Just now there was an arrow here. Don't know what it means. Just playing safe a little bit. Since I've got a nice gun, may as well. What on earth are these things, man? Oh, it hangs a bit, huh? A bit scary. I have a shrine here. Well, actually quite effective, my gun. Banshee. Alright, cool. so I've got a shrine here I can use in just a bit. Almost there, almost there. Almost there. Alright, I think I've thinned out enough of the crowd. 2 bosses. I'll take the shrine and ride it in. Alright man, guys, wish me luck. There you go. We'll take down this one first, man. Okay, 1 down, come on, 1 down. Oh, mission success.
A fine example for their kind, Inquisitor.
Oh, yay.
Glory to the Emperor. It is time to reap the rewards of your crusade, Inquisitor. There must be a teleport beacon nearby.
Yeah, that's the one. So I can... Wow. So I've come to this part whereby this is like in Path of Exile or Green Dawn, that's where you get your loot. I didn't have the key to the Empyrean key, so I don't have the one in the... Oh, hang on. I don't have one here, so this is the Supreme Void. I got a whole bunch of like stuff here, and also very importantly, have to ensure that you're not taking too much loot until you cannot fit into the bag. So now these are all the... Okay, so how does it work? I've got... I can actually I'm close to having all the keys. Imagine I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the knowledge wise, this is the void chest. This is archeo shards, relics, psalm code, tarot card, void shard, and blueprints. I tell you what, I think blueprint is always nice to have. I think the other one is unknown, right? So let's look at a lone one first. I'm not interested in the shards. I'm not the relics. Relics is so it's a red kind of like a gear. So these are so this is relics. It's the archeo relics. So archeo relics is a good one. All right, I'll skip the psalm code. I don't mind blueprint because I do need some. I think blueprint from a crafting perspective. Tarot card is not bad as well. So yep, let's go for this one first. There's going to be a lot of red items. Yep. So a whole bunch of very, very nice gear here. I may or may not be able to use. I was hoping for like a power, like a great sword, but you know, kind of a little bit disappointed. But it's okay. It's okay. Tarot card is and void shard. I mean, it's always good for you to open up the shard in a sense, because you know for the shard you can play more void crusade, I guess. Tarot card and I think blueprint. I'll go for it. Blueprint. Okay, it's cool. So these are some of the blueprint that I like. This one, the Gravican. I think my friend love it. I'm not. I'm so. The mine. The demolition armor, not bad. I can actually craft something out of it. So it's not bad. I mean, and this one is cool. Archeo relics. So this is the Rosarius Force Field. Is a good one. So with that said, let me just destroy some item first. I think I may need to destroy some item. I don't know. I'll go for the tarot card. Tarot card because it's good to. Yeah. So it's a whole bunch of card. Now the rest of it, I have I have 3 more keys. I definitely don't want any more psalm codes. I don't want any archeo shards. So all these are just free for all. I mean, you can just buy luck. So what is it? This is a bad one. Also bad one. Well, actually, some of this is not bad. I mean, this is a damage bonus kind of thing. I've got one last key, guys. One last key. Last one. Wow, that is not bad. It seems like a whole bunch of like stuff that I could use at level 65, perhaps. But I don't use any of this gear, so it doesn't really excite me. You know, I'm still hoping for great sword. Oh, that's not too bad. It just that I don't know, for some reason it's not as good as mine. Maybe because of the socket. If I do a socket, but I may use this great sword. Actually, it's not a bad one. So yeah, it is a profitable run, and I've got almost all the keys that I need to have, and I think that is a really good one. So, well, thank you for staying with me. It's been a pretty long one game. It takes a long time. So, and I have a lot of fun really on this game. So I hope give you kind of like a little bit of more insight on how this game plays. Like even for a new player, you could enjoy it as well. Now, but of course, looking back, should I have done until like +6? I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I think +6 is a little bit too much. I would say, but I'm happy that I got almost all the keys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 key out of 6 boxes. That's not too bad. So yeah. Well, thank you for tuning in, and I would definitely do more about this game as time goes by. And if you have any tips for me, please drop me a note below. Meanwhile, have a great day. Ciao.